Intro. That was the intro.
Yeah. Woo! Sorry, I'm still geeking about the fucking skins.
Sleuthcast.
Snoop first.
Welcome to Sleuthcast with Dr. Bear, Bumpy Bear, and Swiss Bear. Join them in the den for some bear opinions on gaming. And now, our host, Dr. Bear.
Hey, how are ya?
Giving, right?
I am Doc. I'm a fucking panda. And to my right, you have Fumpy
Hello, I'm a black bear.
with green eyes. He's a beautiful black bear. And Swiss, who looks like he's gonna fucking eat me. I don't. All right, so
I have resting bitch face in real life. It's only fitting that even in bear form.
I just want
I
to
would
shout
like
this
to
shit out.
eat
If
you.
you guys like this fucking nonsense, Anime is on Steam. It's free, and it's fucking hilarious.
It's pretty goofy.
Yeah,
We're trying something new.
try something new. So yeah,
Don't worry, guys. We still have our bear skins. That
our
we
bear
will
skins, yes.
use.
So welcome to the Sleuthcast.
And if you guys aren't watching, you guys are listening. We have like some AI like skins that we put on. We're like animated bears and everything. It's pretty goofy.
I've got
Yeah.
the world's biggest panda eyes.
But today we are talking Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
I mean-
where we eat birds?
If you are that traditional family, yes. There's some people like Fumpy Bear here that sometimes does ham because turkey's kind of trash.
Mid. I would rather eat acorns.
Damn.
I'll take turkey any day of the week if you know how to cook it.
Oh,
That's fair.
I'll cook it in my Bear Instapot, and it's delicious.
Like, to be fair, like with all like birds, I only eat the dark meat, so I'm like a leg person, a wing person, and everything else can go fuck itself.
Without legs and wings, they are fucked, so I guess it makes sense.
Well then,
You're not
Bumpy
wrong.
likes to play with his food.
Today we'll be talking about Thanksgiving because this is the Thanksgiving holiday. So
I think you guys can realize that Fumpy is still cheeched about looking at himself as a bear avatar. He's like, I'm a
So
handsome
preoccupied with
bear.
himself. You're so pretty.
We'll talk about how Thanksgiving, to me, is one of the best holidays. It's literally, you gather around with family and friends. You are thankful for what you do. You eat a dope-ass meal, and everyone continues on with their life. There is no feeling bad because you got on the wrong gift. There is no stigma to dress up and go out and do a bunch of shit. It's literally just the holiday to spend time with family. And frankly, that's the type of holiday I want.
I agree.
It's just,
Agreed.
it's the only one that doesn't cause drama besides cooking the meal.
Just don't talk politics at Thanksgiving.
Don't
That's a
talk
terror-
politics in general.
Well, yeah, in
But-
general, but at Thanksgiving, especially with your family, because some of them are going to find out that you don't think the same way they do, and that's going to be a problem. So don't talk that. That's rule number one. Rule number two, eat all the food.
Eat all the food. The person who cooked the food, which is typically my mom,
Hey,
will
baby,
probably smack the shit out of you.
come to Thanksgiving.
But no, I have a quick story I would like to tell, just for the fact that this happened multiple times. I was gonna say Thanksgiving is cool and all, but like majority of the time growing up, my Thanksgivings usually ended in fighting. Just for the fact, for the main story, nobody helped my mom very much in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Like dishes or anything?
no,
Jeez,
maybe
that's
dishes
brutal.
after everyone left, but like.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she got the raw end of that stick there. But just one Thanksgiving, she was busting her ass, getting everything ready. People were starting to show up, and we had one of those tables where you separate it, you can add sections into it.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was on the table. She put the turkey right in the middle. Table collapsed. The whole thing, all of it.
Oh God,
Yep.
that's terrible.
Oh, sorry, Mama Fumpy
Yep.
there. That's rough.
So she got mad. She yelled. She cried. She went upstairs. All that jazz. And
Meanwhile, I would have been eating it off the floor because it's food. Dog.
that's practically what we did. Like we locked up the 2 Rottweilers we had.
Yeah, put them away and then just fucking eat it off the fucking.
Well, no,
It was on a tablecloth, right? You said it was on a tablecloth on the table.
No.
Oh, so just straight on the floor.
Yep, straight on the floor. But
Nice.
we salvaged what we could. To be fair, like the family that came over wasn't like all cousins, all aunts, all uncles, and I was literally just like my direct family, my 2 brothers that usually came down, and my grandma. We were all kind of just okay with it. We salvaged what we could, and we let our mom calm down.
Honestly, you guys eating the food after it fell on the floor had to make her feel better because she was like, "Well, I did all this work and now it's ruined." And you guys are like, "The shit that touched the floor, forget that. We'll eat the rest." Yeah.
Yeah, we were not too fucked about it because obviously if we were like, nah, mom, get back in there, do it again.
Book it again.
Yeah. That would be completely fucked. A lot of the times it was literally my mom stressing out, and then my dad was just like, "I don't know why you're stressing out," and then me and my sister, being the young kids we were, like, "Bitch,
I don't like
help."
when mom and dad fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, like, my family, as soon as my grandma would get up, this is before she passed, obviously. So, you know, she would get up and we'd all start funneling over, but she's starting to cook. And as soon as other members of the family came over, the adults of that family helped prep everything with her. So, like...
How it should be.
Yeah. And then, like, even... That's why I asked dishes, too, because a lot of times, like, people come over, they'll eat, and they're just like, "Oh, thanks." I just think it's courteous to help wash the dishes, dude. You didn't have to make the food. At least help with something.
Honestly.
It's like a courtesy thing.
I guess my dad's more like one of those traditional assholes where, like, he even told his supervisor, like, "I don't cook and clean at home. Why the fuck would I do it here?" Shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm your dad.
Hi, Dad.
Hi.
You're a panda.
Mama Fumpy's got some splendid to do. She told me not to worry about that guy.
So for me, you know, I live in a different state than most of my family, so for me this is a trip out of state. But my whole family pitches in on the cooking. Everybody brings their own dish. We actually end up, so like I'll be staying at a hotel when we're there, but we rent out there's like an extra large conference room with just some tables and chairs and stuff. We end up renting that out and doing it there for the whole family and stuff. And there's a pool so the kids get to play around and stuff like that too. So it's really nice for them that way. We've been doing it that way for the last 4 or 5 years now. My family's a little different though. My grandma has been making homemade egg noodles for years, and she cuts them kind of like linguine. I learned to make them 3-4 years ago now. I'm the person who makes them and brings them down now, but it's if you cook them in like turkey broth or whatever broth you want, it turns it into like a gravy as the noodles cook. And so it's, you know, turkey, ham, there's a whole spread there.
Mm-hmm.
They're known as ham balls. It's ground pork, ground beef, I think it's ground pork, ground ham, there we go. And it's got like this sweet and sour sauce over the top of them. But then with the noodles, you serve it. We normally do it over mashed potatoes as the gravy. So it's noodles, gravy, mashed potatoes, throw your corn on top, and shred up some turkey. That's mainstay in my family. It's a little different than most, obviously. But yeah, that's how we do our whole thing. And kind of like Doc said there, for me, this is a 2-day event.
Yeah.
There's all the pre-prep the day before. Everything that you can cook and do and get ready the day before Thanksgiving. And then the morning of is, you know, everybody gets up. As you get up, everybody kind of, normally it's like breakfast pizza or donuts. You know, everybody's sipping on coffee, and you just slowly start to cook whatever needs to be cooked first or takes the longest, and then transport everything over to the hotel area, which is like a mile away. It's not even that bad, but we got a whole convoy of people.
Convoy.
But for me, it's definitely one of those times where I don't feel like I owe anybody anything. There's no, like, Christmas is so hoity-toity, over the top. Like, it is just a so commercialized holiday now, and
Oh,
there's
yeah.
so much pressure around it that it's no longer
Yeah.
about what it's supposed to be about. And I feel like Thanksgiving has been kind of unstained by all of that. It's harder to commercialize.
Mm-hmm. I want you guys
Like,
to know that there are Christmas decorations out in stores now already.
oh yeah, I'm aware, and I'm a big Halloween person. This is painful.
They're out before
Um,
Halloween stuff was up, by the way.
oh, I know.
Just leave it up
I've
year
seen
round
it.
at this point. Like, why? You know?
I'm amazed there isn't a little section of Walmart that isn't like one of those little short aisles off to the
Yeah.
side. But no, Thanksgiving for me, I mean, I think football is the only thing that's even tried to impede on Thanksgiving. But even then, for me, that's just awesome. I love football, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
no,
don't have to be like sitting down watching the game. Just having the updates or getting to see it here and there is good enough for me,
Mhm.
and it's nice. Like,
Yeah. No,
it's
for
good to
some
get to
reason.
see family and stuff.
Yeah. No, Thanksgiving football, no matter like who's playing, even if my dad hates both teams or whatever, it's still Thanksgiving football, dude. You gotta
Yeah.
watch it. It's kind of became tradition.
Well, you're guaranteed to see a Cowboys game and a Lions game, as they're the two that started the tradition
Yeah.
and continued it. The NFL has capitalized by adding a third game, and that's a random team of the week kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. I know last year I almost had tickets to go to a Thanksgiving game, but I missed buying them. It was going to be me and my brother Panda abandoning everyone in the family to go to a game. Didn't happen though.
I think the NFL handles it really well too. They
Mhm.
do a really good job throughout all the broadcasts, thinking everybody's families and who's there, and hope you're doing this with your family. They do a really good job of keeping it extremely family oriented and wholesome as a holiday for them and everything.
One thing I do want to touch on is Black Friday. I don't know if you guys ever went Black Friday shopping. I'm sure everyone has. I don't know if you guys continue to go every year. Like there was a video I think that surfaced 2 years ago, maybe.
Is that the
Or
fist
last
fight
year.
over some TVs?
No, not even. It's the complete opposite, where people are getting so riled up. All the workers are like, "Oh, we gotta get ready. We gotta get ready. Open the door." Two people walk in.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
I
because
think
they have
nobody-
Cyber Monday and people can order stuff online from their home.
exactly. So I think Black Friday is like becoming obsolete.
Yeah, and then even to add on that they're not making the sales, so they put it back to Thanksgiving, and they're cutting the family time with these workers who have to come in on Thanksgiving.
Honestly, which like I always
let it
thought
be
was
Friday
stupid,
morning.
though.
There's got to be a way to be more accessible to everyone to get in the shop on that day if they so choose, but not on a holiday. Like that's silly.
Mhm.
Just so you can make your
Well,
money.
like,
Seems greedy to me.
The thing that kills me the most about that is it's fake hype. Like, there are so many things that could be done to make sure that there isn't that type of a demand,
Mm-hmm.
but that's the exact type of demand they create. So all this chaos and all the rioting and other crap, or what, not necessarily rioting, but all those things that have
It's
happened
borderline
on Black
rioting in
Fridays
some
and
places.
stores.
You know?
Right, but like all those things that have happened at stores didn't have to happen.
Oh, for sure.
It's all in how it was handled by media, the manufacturers, the store, the everything. Like, there were ways to prevent all of this. And, when you spend 3 weeks prior to Thanksgiving hyping up this, and there may not be a demand for that, and like, you're literally stirring the pot for it.
I know I've done some Black Friday shopping. I went on Black Friday on Thanksgiving once to Best Buy because I was like, well, they opened at like 9 o'clock or whatever it was. So I was like, okay, I'll go. I ended up getting a PlayStation or whatever I bought, the PlayStation with Grand Theft Auto 5 bundle or whatever it was. But I literally walked in, grabbed it, paid, and walked out. Even just a couple of years ago, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that busy, and it's getting less and less each year.
Yeah.
So before you know it, they're just gonna be like, well, we're not gonna close on Thanksgiving. And
Well, and there's a lot of
would
stores
hate-
that have been doing that.
yeah,
They'll open up at like 7 p.m. on Thanksgiving Day.
yeah, like a gas station, I get it. Like, it's a convenience store. It's open. It's open.
I mean, that's the thing too. Now it's like you don't need to like if you need gas, like there's nothing inside the store that you need on
Yeah, you
Thanksgiving.
can pay at the pump.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
just personally, I don't think anybody should work on major holidays like that. Like obviously,
No.
people want to volunteer. because
Like
they don't have family.
hospitals, I think is like healthcare and like
shit that's
emergency
absolute-
services.
Oh,
Yeah,
The stories
there's-
are different.
Yeah.
You're given a premium for stuff like that normally.
Oh
I
yeah,
hope.
you make good money.
When I was a busboy or whatever, I had to work on Thanksgiving and Christmas Eve,
Mm-hmm.
just for the fact that some people just don't want to go out. But like, fuck that. Shut down the restaurant. Go buy yourself a fucking TV dinner. Let me go spend time with my damn family. Fuck you. Like shit like that is not necessary.
Tell me how you really feel, pal.
Like shit like that is not necessary to be open on Thanksgiving. You're literally fucking people over because you want to be helpful to other people, which I guess, sure, that's the holiday season. You want to be giving and everything, but like, give me the time with my fucking family.
That's right.
Got angry there.
And there's Spunky's hard stance on working holidays, folks.
Fucking don't do it, all right? And you know what the fucked part is there's certain holidays they give us, and it's like, we don't need that holiday off. But,
Right.
you know, I'm taking the time off.
To transition, I would like to ask your guys' staples in the Thanksgiving meal.
Okay, for me, I'll go first. Traditionally, it would be turkey and stuffing, mashed potatoes, green beans, you know, all the veggies, deviled eggs, you know, charcuterie board. Ooh, fancy words. Just sausage, fucking cheese, man. Some crackers, you know, all the shit that I had as a kid. Nowadays, as an adult, I would rather have tacos or like pizza. I don't care. It's just another day to me. What I eat doesn't matter. It's the company that I'm with that matters.
Right.
You know, and I'm trying to make new traditions so my kids see that they don't, or my cubs, I should say, my little bears, that they see you can do whatever you want and it's going to be just fine because as long as your family's there with you, it doesn't matter. For if there was one staple that has to be there, it's like stuffing. I love stuffing. I'll eat a whole box of it.
Goddamn much.
I love it so much. I'll eat the shit out of some wet bread, dude.
I know Twist's answer is gonna be mashed potatoes. That
Ah, he loves potatoes.
I can go without potatoes and stuffing. I'm not a big fan. However, sweet potatoes covered in marshmallows. Yeah,
I have not had
that's
that.
a must-have.
I have to try that. That sounds good.
You never
Oh,
had sweet
yeah.
potatoes with marshmallows, dude, and caramel sauce?
No.
Oof.
No.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ooh,
So good.
friggin' delicious.
It does sound good because like sweet potatoes
It's
when
the
you cook
dessert
them are
before the
delicious.
dessert. It's the dessert before the dessert.
Ah,
It's awesome.
Right on.
For me, like I said, though, it is the noodles thing is a staple. That is just my family. Mrs. Bear has even said like it's kind of weird. On the flip side, they're delicious.
They are good. The noodles.
So
I mean, we've had your noodles. They're good.
They're good.
So
Really good.
you know that, like I said, that's the thing for me. Ham or turkey, I prefer turkey over ham.
yeah.
But
Do you guys like flip flop?
whatever. What?
Do you guys like flip flop? Like 1 year it's turkey, 1 year it's ham.
We have not. It would be more of a Thanksgiving was always turkey and Christmas was always like ham. And personally, I don't mind the ham because if nobody eats it, I'll have leftovers to make sandwiches with, which I dig.
My family normally has both. We have a member of the family who, for religious reasons, cannot eat pork.
I guess before we transition into more food, I wanted to ask how many people are at your Thanksgiving?
So growing up was, all right, I'll count it. It was my grandma and my grandpa before he passed, but that was way like 30 years ago, right? So like recently it'd been my grandma, my uncle, my aunt, my uncle's wife, his kids, 2 kids, their 2 spouses, my brother, his like 7 kids. And then I got
Goddamn.
my 3 kids, me, my wife. So like it's a lot of people. But this past year it was just me, my wife, and my 3 kids, and my mom and my aunt that came, and you know it was the first year after my grandma passed, so the traditions that kind of, you know, for lack of a better word, died with her. So I prefer a smaller gathering. You get to be intimate and actually have one-on-one conversations with people.
I normally like 15 to 20 people, so
That's
most of which I only get to see like twice a year. So
Oh, well, that's good for you then. It's a nice catching up kind of thing. Hey, you get to tell them you're a bear this year, dude. That's what's up. You just bring up a video that's like, what is that? And you're like, that's me.
It's just literally this video right here. Like,
Ah! Oh,
I
shit,
think
dude.
I'm very handsome.
For me, no, it's literally just mom, dad, sister, brother, and it was my grandma. But no, it's literally just immediate family.
Yeah.
If you told me to talk about my cousins and aunts and uncles, I probably could name like one when I know I have like 15 out there.
Yeah.
Like, I was just never that close to secondary family of it all. My choice. I fuck everybody, honestly.
Hey, man, they say you can't choose your family. You can choose your family.
Yeah.
You can just choose who you associate with.
And don't get me wrong, I'm a firm believer of blood doesn't make your family. Like
Oh,
a
for
lot
sure.
of people.
I want you guys to know that I have two brothers right here, and they're both not pandas.
For sure.
Don't pretend you don't like it there.
You can choose your family. Blood doesn't mean shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like honestly, if my obviously never happened, never will happen. But if my sister started beating my kids, call me a bitch, and starts being a complete dick. Yeah, sorry, bud, you ain't my sister no more. That is what it is.
The little cub would beat the crap out of your sister, I think. She's vicious.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
So you got nothing to worry about, man.
Savage. But going back to the food, no, for me, it doesn't matter the meat. Like I'm fine with ham, fine with turkey. Shit, if you want to do chicken wings, I'm all for that. Bear likes chicken wings. Dog.
Hot wings would be so good. Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying.
I know what.
But all the side dishes, are key. Like you need some good old fashioned rolls. You need some fucking.
Oh, I like the Hawaiian rolls. I don't know about you guys.
So good.
Yeah,
so good.
This is sweet with the butter. Oof. You don't know my bear just did, but it fit.
The one thing that we constantly tell our mom to make, even if it's not Thanksgiving, is called burnt butter corn, where it's literally you melt butter in a pot, you get it to the point where it's like browning, and then you just dump corn in, and then like creates this like sweet, savory corn. Oh, dude.
So you're caramelizing the butter?
It's so fucking good, dude.
God damn.
Brown butter.
That's so crazy. I didn't realize that changed the taste. That's cool.
Like I'm not a huge corn eater. Like I won't eat corn out of the can. Like if you get often corn on the cob, I'll probably eat it, but like I won't go out of my way. Burnt butter corn is something I will die for. That shit's so fucking good.
I'm gonna have to look that up. That does sound really good.
Other than that, everything else can go. Like my parents always make fruit salad with like the canned fruits with the cherries and grapes and everything like that with marshmallows and
we did
cream.
Fruit salad with the fresh fruit. It makes a big difference. That's much better.
It really
because it's not, you don't have that extra slime in there to fuck everything up.
Green bean casserole, trash.
I don't like
that shit. It like don't get me wrong, the onions, the crispy onions on top.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I'll eat that shit straight out of the can. But add green beans with whatever the creamy soup is, fucking garbage.
Cream of mushroom, I believe. It's usually cream of mushroom.
Oh, that's where you gotta. That's where you gotta break the onions up and distribute them throughout it, and then add a layer on top. This way you get that taste everywhere.
Listen here, man. Don't be fucking shitting on our fucking ratings here, okay? But
just trying to make it better.
Yes. What about your pies? What's your favorite pie, dude? Because I know for me, I'm pretty sure, I don't know, maybe Swiss doesn't, but I love pumpkin pie.
Dog. Okay, I totally forgot about fucking pies here. Pumpkin pie, dude, so fucking good. Slather some fucking whipped cream on that bitch. I'm all for it. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll eat all pie. I would say
even
I would put strawberry rhubarb
pie.
My favorite.
The answer is yes.
I was trying to make my bear do a serious face.
And he looks like he's really trying hard, but he just can't be fucking serious, man. Oh.
But no, strawberry rhubarb.
Ooh, dude, have you ever had rhubarb pie?
That fucking tardiness of that fucking pie.
Oh god, that's good. Yes.
Goddamn. God,
straight trash. Straight trash. Good. Good.
Emotional damage.
Honestly, dude. Fucking honestly.
Apple pie. Blueberry is my favorite, but that's a rarity. Apple pie.
Ooh, peach cobbler. That's
for sure.
That's good too.
A warm apple pie with some ice cream, dude.
Warm apple pie.
That's banging.
I don't mind pumpkin pie.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I think about your blueberry pie?
That's reserved for the pecan pie.
Berry eater.
Never had pecan pie. Never wanted it.
It's extremely sweet. It's really sweet, and that's the downfall.
It's disgusting. Did you ever wish to chew on nuts with slime?
Yes.
No.
Then eat yourself pecan pie.
I had some. Woo, 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 woo.
My grandma will do a pineapple upside down cake.
Ooh, that sounds pretty good actually.
Yeah. It's covered in coconut.
Oh, I like coconut.
And then pineapple's on the bottom, so it's freaking yummy.
I won't lie to you. One of my favorite pies is lemon meringue.
It's my brother's favorite pie.
Agreed.
Lemon meringue's so fucking good.
I like the meringue. I just want a
Honestly,
meringue pie, dude. I don't even want the lemon. Just give me a meringue pie.
I'm just gonna tell my family, like, fuck the meal. Let's just do a bunch of pies. Like, I'm fine with it.
Do you see this?
Put it in my bear hole.
It's fine.
Post Thanksgiving tradition. Like, you've eaten your food, you've had your dessert. What is your tradition that you do? Like, what activity do you do as a family? Because there's usually an activity. Could be anything. I know as a kid growing up, we went outside, played football, messed around, and then as it got older, the family, less and less people started to come over. There wasn't enough to play games, so we just started playing like board games.
We don't have one.
No, me either.
We don't have one. Normally there's a second Thanksgiving somebody had to go to or came from.
Mm-hmm. That's
right.
There is a group of we split ways, but there's normally a larger, like a quarter of them head back to grandma's house and everybody helps clean up, do dishes and all that stuff. But afterwards, then that's about it. Other than just talking and catching up, because again, we don't get to see each other all that often.
My brother that comes in, he's just like, well, it was fun. Because he has a dad that he goes to see. So shit like that, where it's just another Thanksgiving you need to go to or go see some more people.
As you get older.
I think there was a couple of years we tried to play board games, which I'm actually going to do that this year because I have a shit ton of board games. So I'm just going to bring a couple over and make my parents do it. Because they're kind of like Swiss here, where they're like, they don't like it, but I'm going to make them fucking do it anyway.
They're going to end up having fun is the point. They're reluctant,
yeah.
But they're going to have a good time.
Like, I literally have a game called You Have Crabs, where it's literally like you pick a partner and you have to like signal to them like secretly and say that you have like 3 cards that are the same or some shit like that. So it's literally just like us yelling really loudly, "You have crabs!" and shit like that.
Bro, that does sound cool as shit.
I love board games, dude.
I would love
board
to play
game,
Cards Against Humanity with all you fucking crazy bastards.
Easier said, easier done and said.
Yeah.
You can do it right now if you want to, buddy.
Yeah. You have it?
Yes, we could.
I don't have it.
No, you can do it online too.
Really?
Yep.
What other things you guys like about Thanksgiving besides the food and the family and the football? The 3 Fs.
To me, like even just the season of it all, it's just, I love fall. It's the nice sweater weather. You get the beautiful colors in the trees, especially with my little cub running around now. It's okay. I can say, I hate all the holidays. It was always fighting. It was always bullshit. It was always stuff that didn't interest me. But now that I have my bear cub, I want her to have what I didn't have and show her the goodness in all the holidays, even if it is just like getting stupid presents on holidays, just spending time with family. Everyone deserves that. Everyone doesn't deserve to have fighting. Everyone doesn't deserve to have all the bullshit that I had. So me creating that for her, it gave me a reason to enjoy the holidays. Yeah. Even if I don't enjoy them myself. Giving her that chance to have a good time.
Yeah. Because kids don't know anything. They're just excited to just do stuff.
Right. You think I'm gonna go outside, break a bunch of leaves in a fucking pile, and be like, "All right, Mom, hop up in."
I did that for my kids, and you know where it's at? Right in the backyard. Now I gotta get rid of all them gross leaves that are sitting there.
Right. It's just the small things, even if it is a pain in the ass to clean up after or some shit like that.
Hey, I got a leaf blower now, so I'm good.
Wow, you're a real adult.
Power tools.
How about you, Swiss? Anything
really
else
mesmerized by Swiss's eye twitching?
Not really. Like I said, for me,
pretty straightforward.
It's a 6.5 hour trip one way and the other way, and don't get me wrong, like I said, I enjoy getting to see family and everything, but it's a whole process.
I gotta go record a podcast. I gotta
time to hit the old dusty trail. Slap your knees and get up.
No, like I said, it's always good to get to see family and everything, but it's also one of those, by the time we get back, happy to be home. It's also just really busy. I mean, it's really nice. I enjoy the whole cooking the giant meal with the whole family and everything and how that goes, and it's one of my favorite parts, but it's also just one of the nothing to do, full throttle.
Yeah.
Nothing to do, full throttle. Like, there's no in between on it.
Yeah, that's true.
So I guess the last thing I'll say about just holidays in general, like this holiday season, not like Valentine's Day or some shit like that, like this final end of the year holidays. Um, I guess another reason I didn't like family that wasn't like my direct family is like you don't care about me any other day of the year. Then you come to the holidays and you're just like, oh, we need to catch up. We need to hang out outside of the holidays. Like, okay, where the fuck you at though? Like, it's just
right. I
people
feel
put
ya.
on masks.
Yes.
People put on the fucking masks to save face and just it's fake, and I hate that. Like, I understand like keeping the peace and all that stuff. Like, that's why like keep it to the one day. Don't fake.
But again, I know like you could have the best intentions, but you forget one day, and before you know it, it's been 5 years.
Right.
And then you're like, oh, I meant to get a hold of you, and then you just look like an asshole.
Yeah, I definitely deal with a lot of that. Like I said, the long distance is.
Yeah, it makes it hard.
It's not that I don't care or anything like that. It's just they're kind of also a world away.
Yeah.
And there's only so much happening in your life, and like I'm aware of the big things happening, but you had a bad day at work, kind of too far away for that conversation.
Think about it. You are the same family, but you all have different worlds. You know.
Oh yeah.
It's like I do all this stuff, and then I have a cousin that I really enjoy talking to. He travels all over the world and like builds cabinets and woodwork for people. So like, I don't know the last time I seen him. You know, and then I got my aunt who's a professional trainer, and like I see her once or twice a year. I talk to her all the time, but like, you know, it's a lot. It's fucking hard, man, just to stay connected with family, especially
Really
once
is.
you're an adult. Yeah.
Holy crap, he disappeared.
Oh no.
What happened?
I think he turned into a banana dog.
The blurry one at that.
He's holy shit!
I'm
He's
a
a banana. Okay, so if you guys are listening on Spotify, sorry, you have to go to YouTube to check this out, guys.
Yeah,
Fumpy,
let us,
Fumpy the banana, dude. All right.
I guess let us know your guys' traditions. Let us know why our pie selections are shit. Let us
Yeah.
conversate. Let's
Converse
have a
with us
conversation.
bears, dude. But yeah, on a real note, like I enjoy Thanksgiving. Not necessarily all the other shit that comes with it, because as soon as Thanksgiving's over, the stress of the Christmas season is slapping you in the face. Especially if you have kids. Like, it's buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that. Thanksgiving is like the last like relaxing day before the end of the year.
We got Doc Fump and Swiss.
Yeah.
We all say Happy Thanksgiving, Happy Holidays.
Yeah, happy
all that
holidays.
jazz.
Be nice to each other, dude, because this time of year sucks dick.
Yeah.
Like,
And
for
the
real.
bitch at
Have a
work.
very happy Thanksgiving. Be smart. Be safe. Be kind.
And the bitch at work. Pick our fucking parts.
Yeah, get my fucking parts. Alright. See you guys.
Thank you for listening to Sleuthcast. Catch the Bears every Friday. For more bear entertainment, follow the Bears on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and on YouTube at SXZBear. For gaming content and live streams, catch the Bears on YouTube at SXZBear. Thank you for listening.